Hello to anyone who stumbled upon this video. My name is Olivia Brown. I am a third-year student at UCLA, and I'm an anthropology major.
Is it possible to get everything you want in a career? Watch me, an ordinary college student, talk goals, success, and the future on an epic journey to find everything I want in a job.
So if you saw the title of this video, you're probably wondering the same thing that I am. And that is, how does your major define you at college? Now, something that I didn't realize going to college is how much what you choose to study kind of defines you as a person. Now, I'm not saying that that's a good thing. I'm saying that that's kind of what happens. So in high school, you study everything. You study math, you study history, you study English, you study biology, you do it all. Who you are isn't your classes, because either everyone's in the same classes, or I don't know, you don't have a favorite, or you do have a favorite, but it's not really a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But in college, I am an anthropology major, as I said, and so interesting. When you start college, when you meet people, the first thing that you say is your name, your year, and your major. And all of a sudden, your major not only represents what you study, but it's like who you are. It's the first thing that people learn about you. So a little like story to help grasp that concept almost. When I went on a spring break trip with a group of my best friends from college, my freshman year, we stayed in this big beach house, we had a great time, and we played this game called Paranoia. And basically you say, if you've heard of it, you can skip this part, but basically someone asks a question like, who is most likely to do this? And there's like secrecy and it's whispered and not all of it's like public information, but you get the concept. The question was, who was most likely to suck at math? That was the question. Little mean, I know, but that tends to be how these things go. And I don't know, let's say there's about 12 of us there. And the answer, the person said me. They said Olivia, probably. And that's not because they knew anything about my math skills. It was nothing personal. It was just anthropology seems very removed from math if you don't really know a lot about it. So it could kind of make sense that I wouldn't be very good. Little did they know is that math was actually that was kind of my thing in high school, and I actually was on a math scholarship at UCLA. And it's interesting to hear something like that and your whole the way you think of someone to be completely transformed. After I told them that, they were like, oh wow, I had no idea, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, don't apologize. You just, you would think my major has nothing to do with that. Now, I really do want to say this. For some people, this division of academic study is extremely valid in regards to interest and skill. But for others, you choose to study because you're passionate about it, not necessarily because you're good at it. So my major includes a lot of writing, and while I am a big math person, objective answers are the best, biology, that's kind of my favorite thing and what I'm good at, I do have to do a lot of writing for my major. And the same or the opposite could go for a lot of other people in a lot of different majors. I guess what I want to say is you don't have to let your major define you. Yes, it's different on every single college campus, but I think understanding that this is something that happens often is the first step to, I don't know, breaking it down. That's kind of been the theme lately, but if this is, to some people, this could be a bad thing. To me, it has negative tendencies. I don't really like being defined by my major. Anthropology also, at least at my school, I feel has a reputation for being kind of an easy major, or we have this thing called blue backpack classes, which is basically all the sports kids take those classes. So then I have this need to be but my minor is evolutionary medicine. I am smart, don't doubt me. And I don't want to have to feel like that. And I'm sure there's other kids around me too who have the same problem. English majors or art history majors or whoever else, the majors that have this reputation but really do take an intelligent person to know them and understand them and choose to study something like that. So I guess my question to you is, how can we work together to break down the system in which your major or your area, your field of study has to define who you are as a human being? Because really that's just one part of who you are as a whole person. Thank you so much for watching. I actually just finished a really fun series on Greek life organizations and evolution, the way that these two things mirror each other. I just finished it, so I will have that linked on the screen for you to go check it out. It's super fun and super cool, way like more exciting and interesting than this video probably was. I have a website, it's called The People Person. You can subscribe to it if you want to. You don't have to though. There's a bunch of like blog posts that come supplemental to these videos. I've also interacted with a ton of anthropology students now, which has been so much fun. And hi, so nice to meet you. I would love to have a conversation and build a little army of anthropologists if anyone's like down and willing. I think that's so much fun. But if you're not an anthropology major, that's super cool too. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe during this pandemic. I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out. Bye.